Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Mike Foltynewicz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Damian Trejo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Damian Trejo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
1-1.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Lifted the other way to left center. There to look at it is Simmons, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's Brock Holt now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike. Foltynewicz playing here in his age 26 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. A neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A high fastball is in there. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Young facing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fourth.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
Lucas
So
Duda.
go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now. One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from SunTrust Park, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Bud Norris will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working.
Second baseman, Bobby Watson.
Set to get his day started, Bobby Watson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A look at Young, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Norris over to first. Back in standing. Young Jr. on at first. Nobody out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no one will get this one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball,
and a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Fastball that misses.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
this is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box now. He seals. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hit swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. All tied at 1-1. Here's Alejandro De Aza, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1. This is in the air to left field. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Steve Gonzalez, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping up to the plate, Nigel Richardson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that misses ball 1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. So 1-1. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take full side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Count remains full. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Simmons hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Lays off, 2-2 now. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it will head to the corner. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Young is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Norris over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first. He's safe. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Bobby Watson.
Ball.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Young leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit down the line at first. This will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Young is on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Braves on top, 4-1. Set to start the 3rd as we're back on MLB Network from SunTrust Park near Atlanta. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jeff Mathis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
The batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bud Norris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Strike called. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
2 strikes, the count is full.
Damian Trejo is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Damian Trejo.
Digging in to try it again, Damian Trejo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0.
It's played off, but in there for strike one.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brock Holt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. This is taken outside for ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 4-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Van Sturgeon with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Pete Seals.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Pete Seals. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Standing in now, Steve Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
For Atlanta, catcher, Nigel Richardson.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Nigel Richardson,
as he hits it weakly on the ground toward third.
Duda ranges to his right. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies 1. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco, recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Alejandro.
Riding in,
De Aza.
Alejandro De Aza. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. One and one the count now. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. The next to bat for Atlanta,
Leading off
Andrelton
the fourth
Simmons.
inning,
He sets to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Trejo is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Here's Michael Saunders now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trejo will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
And that one just missed
One
outside.
Ball, no strike.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Norris has his target. Here's the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 5-1. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist will start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Drew Stubbs. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Here's the 2-0.
Yeah.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Stubbs waits on the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Two and two count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets them out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Trejo is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Bobby Watson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bobby Watson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Lifted the other way to left center. Stubbs is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the play. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Norris over to first, and he'll dive back in. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Diaz's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Pete Seals.
Ready once again, Pete Seals, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Norris sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead this one though, 5-1. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 42, Yonder Alonso.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Damian Trejo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Damian Trejo. Now the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
1 strike.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Brock Holt now. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line softly toward the hole, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Phillies down in order. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 42, Miguel Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the Braves,
Gonzalez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Nigel Richardson.
Digging in once again, Nigel Richardson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Richardson, base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Michael Saunders now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves strand one. They're up 5-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Geraldo Pringle will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ben Revere is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 42.
Michael Franco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking at his career totals, Franco is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Alejandro De Aza.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like anymore. That long
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. De Aza is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike. A 1-1. Popped him up. Richardson is there. And that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Here's Ben Revere. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Soft liner towards center. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder down, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trejo ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting.
In now,
Second
Bobby
baseman,
Watson.
Bobby Watson.
Lifted down the line in left. De Aza on the move. He's got it one away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Still only one out in the inning. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Hit on the ground to short. There is Franco on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Pete Seals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Seals. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Here's Drew Stubbs now. Been the strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Jeff Mathis waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jose Iglesias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Jose Iglesias.
Lays off 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-1 now to Iglesias. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Damian
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Damian Trejo 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Iglesias.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Right to him. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 7-1. Matt McCormick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt McCormick.
Digging in to try it again, Steve
Leading out for the
Gonzalez.
Braves, left fielder Steve Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Nigel Richardson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in for the Braves, Andrelton Simmons. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Holt takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Akira Valenzuela is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christian Betancourt is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 42.
Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman Brock Holt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Watson is up with it. And the first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Philly down to their last strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys as this one is officially put into the book. 7-1 the final today. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 2-1. Credit the save to Mike Foltynewicz. Loss goes to Bud Norris. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.